Well, I had to come search through my scraps because I found another leak as I was putting the mirror back on. I'm glad I did that because, oh, what a wonderful thing he does. Now, so we got this. This is what I took out. This was what was leaking at the top here. Now, the only thing I don't really have is this sharp 90. But I think we're going to just put this in like I did the other one. It's just a faucet type of situation. Same thing, but different. There's a rubber thing in there. And then I'm going to hook this to the PEX, and then I'm going to connect this to the other piece, and then we're just going to put a piece of PEX in between them. So we'll grab two of these, this, and that should get us there. All right, guys, so this is what happened. I had to put the mirror on, and this one started leaking. Now, it's not a good situation all around to have this old junk in here, but I'm not ready to just start tearing shit apart completely. So just like this side, but different, we're gonna handle this. See, what would it cost to have a plumber come out and fix all these water leaks? Too much, that's the answer. And then to get actual plumbing stuff that fits a camper, oh God, what a joke. Okay, so this, we probably only need a little short piece of this. So let's cut one about this big. Okay. Oh. As we crimp it all off. Whoops. You want to just give it a little twisty to start the cut. And then it slices right through. Alright, so there's a directional side to these. You put them on the right side. Okay. Ping pong. Ping pong. And then you do this. Pink. I always spin it. This thing's supposed to spin on its own, but then we put one of these on there. Pink. Okay. We're half done already. See? We're just trying to imitate this piece of sheep dip. Alright. So then, what do we got? Oh, this is going to be our new piece. So this is going to go on there. This is going to go on there. So we're going to go like this. Say somebody had to take a real urgent shit, bam, you screw this back on there, you're in business. Now, this rubber does look fairly well, but I would probably, if I had one and I wasn't looking for one, I'd put a new rubber on there. But we'll see if this works. The other one I put stuff on there as well, but this one I'm not gonna, because I'm sweating already. So we just eliminated this because it was leaking here and I didn't really look and see why. Suppose I could have looked in here and seen if this rubber was any good. I got my skid steer outside. It barely started last time and I tried to start it and it didn't want to start, but I keep these because look at, that's how it seeps in there. Like that's what make the seal. And then this crushes in to make it watertight. But I keep, you know, I'm always keeping this kind of stuff for particular situation. So really we could turn the water on to see if there's any leak. And there's not. We're all good. All of the leaks are done. So now we can shove this down in there. Now we got two shutoffs in here like a proper son of a gun. Oh, that spins even. I wonder if that's gonna leak. This might have been a bad one off of something else. Now we put this on. I was actually gonna cut these off. Maybe I still will, because okay, that was half our problem. If we cut these back, I don't know that we're gonna gain much. Enough to fold it down probably, hey? So let's do that.
Yeah.
The biggest ones.
These ones.
Oh, look at that, hey?
Yeah,
let me show them. There's a morel for you. Good job.
And I picked the funny one, the cat one.
A cat one? Cool.
It exactly looks like a cat.
Because
Get the cat one out,
What is
Mama.
that leaking on?
That one's a cat one.
This one is leaking right here.
Look at the cat one.
Okay. I'm that busy right now.
Okay, we gotta go.
Now let's go pick.
Okay, I want to put my sweater on. Hold on.
Follow the door.
Alright. Again.
What did I do with my ring? There it is. That one is leaking too. Man, the only thing I didn't do last year is do those two bottoms. And I'll tell you what, it created some havoc. We're gonna see if we can make this work though, but we'll see. I have never taken a shower in here, but kids do get dirty. Alright, so now that's all mucked to hell. What we're gonna do is we're just gonna cut off the bad parts because it kind of welded it. So let me grab a cutter. Oh, where is my little knife at? I do not know. I don't think I can use this. There's weeds right there. Damn it. Well, let's see if I can get at this. Nope, I need a knife. Let's go find my knife. We'll see if the skid steer will start. I'm out of breath. I'm sick of hearing myself say I'm out of breath. Here's what we got. Come and knock on my door. We've been waiting for you. I gotta get this thing fixed. It's probably right up here by the switch, but nothing. Damn. Damn it. I thought I let it run long enough, but I might not have. What happens is one of these terminals is bad. And I don't know if it's this one. I don't know which one it is. It's definitely got juice to it. I gotta get this in the shop and get working on it. Alright, try it again. Alright, so it's cranking over at least. We'll leave it again. Man, what did I come out here for? Oh, a knife. I put a bunch of seed down the other day, and none of it, it's been a week, not one seed is cracked for the grass. And that stuff usually starts coming up real fast. Alright. I've been waiting for you. Got the fire going. I haven't even looked at the lake. You know, when you live on the lake, you take that shit for granted big time because it's like, yeah. Just like anyone, you know, once you live there for a while, you're like, yeah, that's that. This is this. Look at this window, isn't even closing. Jeez. I come out here earlier and Judy was crying. I said, what's wrong? She's like, I can't get out. I said, oh, well. All right, let's see. Can we get this back in action? There we go. So these two little thingamabobs, we're going to trim them up nicely with this. We're going to try to. Can't see nothing. I never used to grab a light. As long as we get this, no edgies, and this carved up a little bit so it can take. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna just burn the edge of it. Sometimes you just gotta go off the beaten path, you know, and make your own fucking trail in life. Seriously. Because there's a lot of haters out there and they don't want you to succeed for some fucking reason out of jealousy or whatever. But if you just keep going, ain't nothing can stop you but yourself, really. And that's the facts. Just don't panic is the key. Don't ask me how I know that this is the truth. To the fuck show. Alright. I don't even know that I gotta do anything else to this, really. We're gonna screw these on. Hopefully. It's already getting tight. Yep. Alright, let's see if we could just tighten these up and down. Another good reason for this little wrench. Beautiful. I will squish this down in here. Like this. What is all this? Fucking shit. And it's a hammer. I love this wrench. It's the greatest. I don't know why they stopped making them. Probably because they're real steel, you know, and they last forever. Hey, how old is this one? Still using it. Okay, we did have a leak though on this somewhere. You see, does it just gotta get tightened up? I hope. Maybe not. Maybe it's just drooping. Alright, let me see. Bathroom. Shut her down. Turn it on. Turn it on. Maybe that was just a leak from something else. Alright. That's it, guys. We're done. We fixed it. And we got 2 shutoffs in the process. I don't see nothing, nowhere leaking. So, my thing worked. Now we just gotta get these 2 suckers. See, this metal braided really holds a lot better. So what I tried to do when I found the leak is I tried to put this back where the hell it goes. But it's fighting us. It's fighting us. Dang it. I don't know who's gonna stand here and try to look at this damn mirror anyway. Yeah, that's what it was. These are all crisscrossed. Oh, buddy. This is like a little hatchway behind the mirror. And I had to cut it out because, of course, I ain't playing games with it. this in here. Like that. Alright. Let me fold these tabs up. Got a little felt on them. Ta-da! We're golden. Silence is golden. And I felt that we did have hot water too, so that's working. I got you. I got you. Don't trip, tater chip. This dirt. Alright, let's go out here. Oh! Man, it's always something, ain't it? Now I'm gonna do this. So I'm just gonna put this side on here. Let me get this out now. Is this childproof too? Man, I hope that we can get this on there. Scared the shit out of me. I'm gonna bend this in half like that, and we're gonna jam it in here. Oh, no fucking wider, right? Right. I'm gonna tighten this up. This little wrench could use a little bit of work, I think. Come on, man. All that praise I did, and now you're gonna be a piece of shit. Ain't no different than here. There, now we can just put this on here. I'm not even gonna tighten that up all the way, I don't think. There. We're a lot more secure than we were with this little nut. Oh. Alright, what else? What else? I think I'm gonna turn that heat off though. Let's go try this quick. Oh no, let's go throw this in the garbage. Oh. Yeah, the water heater was heating water. If you don't got a wood boiler, then you don't know what I'm talking about when I say it's great to be able to burn everything. Ooh, and we are out of. Man, that thing burned all that shit up already. Hiya. I gotta get the skid steer started and drive it over to the shop. It's getting charged now. Let's see. We cleaned it up. We cleaned it up real good all the way around. See, I gotta get at that bolt back there. Now you can't really see it. It's a pain in the ass though. Let's see here. Glow plug, where are you? Right here. Ugh. And there we go. Come on, old Betsy. I'll be waiting for you. Should actually use the driver's side battery to start things, I guess, but oh well. I've been known to do things crooked. My, oh my. Alright. Bring the battery charger with us back over there. I was gonna just put this on the battery charger. Yeah, I'm gonna have to check on that seed. Because for some reason it's not germinating or whatever you call it. Jump in here now. Oh, this thing's been sitting outside for some time now. Let's see. Alright, too because I'm missing a greaser. It's always something. I didn't bring my knife back with me, but we're gonna hook this up, maybe. Whew. We got it all out of here. Got that there. Got that there. Hit the button. Shut the door. Oh, I could really use this backhoe right now for this little thing I gotta do. But when you're not done, you're not done. It's the way it's gonna be. And really, I should be tearing the skid steer apart right now and fixing them bogies. Because we got some real... Ooh, that one. Matter of fact, I should spray it so I don't forget. If they make noise... Ooh, that one. Both the middle ones. Ooh, that one too. Ooh, I got 3 for sure that they should not be making any noise. And what was happening is I'll jack this up and I'll figure out which one's the worst. Maybe 2. And I got 2 of these that are ready to go. Matter of fact, that's for big bogey. I'm gonna have to find that little one. Where are you? There's a little one. I got 2 little ones I need to put in, so that really sucks. But I can turn that bigger one down to a little one. I wonder where I did with that. That sucks. You don't say. What did he say, Joe? He didn't say. And I got boxes and boxes of bearings and seals. And that's all it is, really, 2 races. And actually, I'm going to switch those to the other bearings. So there isn't no races. It's just bearing pack and seals and some spacers. But I'll make my own spacers. Take me a day to do it, but it's hard work, you know. Them tracks are heavy. And we'll get into it, but that machine right there is the main reason I got into milling at all. Because without that, it costs a lot of money to maintain them bogey systems on them big heavy skid steers. You know, you're pushing around 12,000 pounds without a bucket. You know, 10,000 pounds, something like that. It ain't light. Let's go have a look up here and see if anybody did any work up here since the last time we were up here. I'm gonna guess no, because this crew I got just doesn't want to work, man. They just don't want to. They just don't want to work. Ooh, no, no. Look at this. Mama! We got carpet. Ooh, she looks green today, don't it? Carpet in there. I think it's beautiful myself. We could even push this. We gotta do the trim. What happened here? We didn't trim it enough. We left it long. We gotta trim that back piece, trim that corner edge piece, slap some trim in here, slap some outlet covers, and she's ready to rock. Let's see, move this thing over. Throw gouge in the wall. Maybe. One-handed. Look at that, hey? It's always nice when your dresser fits up against the wall nice and tight. Whew, almost like it's flat, hey? How close is this? Ooh, that can't be close because it hits the back wall. Look at that, hey? That's weird, I never noticed that. Why wouldn't they curve that? You can't even have your shit up against the wall. Looks like they got a bumper there. Huh. These are nice drawers, man. Let's see if I got anything in there. Everything's dusty. Ew, Mo. Ew, bro. Ew. Alright, well, nobody did nothing up here. Typical. I come up here to see if this is not tacky anymore, really. Ooh, and it is. A little bit. Damn, we're gonna have to take that off. I gotta get them doors fixed too there. I've been procrastinating on these doors because I'm so unhappy with them. I mean, they work, but easy close. You can't slam these doors. Almost you could, eh? A little crooked. We got a plan for it, but 2 more pieces to put in, and we're outie like an innie. Then I gotta clean all this mess up. And then I gotta put a railing on here, because you can't have people walking up here. I still haven't decided what I'm gonna do yet, because really, I need to make this go all the way down to that next door. And I got enough lumber around here to do it, but I just don't know, you know? I gotta get that covered up too. What a slob. You know what happened is I turned into a slob. That's what happened. Okay? Look at jeez. So I gotta put that ice and water guard all the way across there to there, and then put a fascia board on. That's the smallest I ever made a deck. See how it's 2x10 on there? I always build my decks with 2x12. That outer board is a 2x12. But this is all not great. And so I bought all that steel over there. So eventually we're gonna work on putting that steel up. But not today. Too much round here. I gotta get that Jeep done one day. I don't even know if I got enough metal to do what I want to do up there. Probably just for the base structure, because I got to make triangles. So even if I made them 8 foot on center, I'd need one, because I got to be at least 6 foot. So what do I need? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Unless I make them smaller and cantilever. Well, that's a possibility too. So like you see that little triangle right there? I can make them a little shorter and then go, as long as I don't stick over more than 1/3 the length, you can cantilever 1/3. So if you got a 6-foot deck, you can cantilever over 2 feet. Does that make sense? So maybe I'll have to do that. Oh, so I'll make triangles similar to this out of this stuff. And then I'll bolt them to the wall. And then that'll carry the load. We got all that wood and garbage. I need to have a big burner. That's what I need to do. I should have done something with this too instead of just saying the hell with it. Tires are getting all nasty. Probably ain't all. The water definitely been getting down in them glass packs. Oh, girl. The frame's stout, though. It's not really bad. It's just where they did all this. Once I seen all this up, once the frame was off, I was like, oh, yeah. I don't want it. It's got to be different. And both pinion gears need to be shimmed. They have no crush sleeves in them. And this, whoever did this cockamamie shit, there's a vibration in here like you wouldn't believe. So it's all messed up, man. That's all I can say. The engine's in crooked. I just can't do it. If I get that thing running, it's going to be able to be a daily driver, not just a piece of shitter. I drive the 4-wheeler back over there, but that's broke too. Oh, ho, ho, ho. Look at it. I put this metal on, and I don't know what I was thinking, but I might have to cut that bottom piece off of there. All the rest of it's okay. It's just this one side, this one first part where I started. I had a brain seizure. I really should take that off of there and sell that truck because that's a really good truck. I haven't decided yet what I'm going to do with that. Life is full of possibilities. They came here and cut these trees down to run power in. I had some beautiful maples here. And then they decided they weren't going to run them there. That kind of pissed me off too. I had that happen another time for satellite. On my other property, there was no power back there and everything. So when they came for internet, we picked out a spot and I said, okay, you're sure? I'm going to cut these big, beautiful cherry trees down. And I cut them down. They came, we set everything up, and then he went to ram the scheme and he's like, we can't even get it right here. And I just about lost my grip. You fucking idiots! But anyways, yeah, usually we have full bloom trees and we do not. Our tree, look at this, is our size of our leaves. Just starting. Far back as I can remember anyway. They tell me the world isn't turning a little bit faster than the calendar. Or vice versa, something like that. See, I drug all this to make it. Every time I come down through here with the skid steer, I try to scrape the bumps out, fill the holes. All them spots like that. See, there's another part of a seal. So something's going real bad on that skid steer. Every time I come up and down here, I get a new part. New parts and pieces of the pieces that are going bad. And it's $600 to buy a set of them bogies, the small ones. 6 or 7 last time I looked, so probably 8 or 9 now. Yeah. What are you doing?